In today's video, I'll teach you all how to make these gorgeous headpieces that I have on the screen right now. This particular style of headpiece was requested by a client, and I'm basically just going to be showing you how I went about creating them and fulfilling this client's orders. So if you'll be interested in knowing all about this, please watch this video to the end. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and feel free to share with your friends and family. Let's get started. Hello friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing us all how to embellish items, accessories, dresses, anything you would like, using different types of appliques, accessories, beads and stuff like that. I'm currently in the middle of fulfilling a client's order for headpieces, and I thought to take us through the process of how I'm going to be embellishing the two headpieces. So these headpieces are for a mother and a child. Okay, my friend Nkem and her daughter are attending a wedding. I think it's a family wedding. So she asked me, the mother now asked me to make two headpieces for them, she and her daughter. I hope we understand the explanation. So this is her daughter's headpiece. Okay, it's a version of the Michelle headband. Okay, because apparently my friend Nkem liked the Michelle headband, so she wanted like a matchy headband for herself and her daughter. And this is my friend's headband. Let me zoom out a bit so we see. Hers is red, while her daughter, apparently her daughter is the little bride, she's wearing this. Anyway, I digress. So these are the pieces I'm going to be using to embellish Chimdi's own. Chimdi is Nkem's daughter. So I have some fabric or lace petals right here. I also have some pearl beads and some crystal beads. The crystal beads are in size 6, and these pearl beads are like a medium sized pearl bead. And of course, I have a tutorial on how this headband was made. Okay, this is a collection from my 2022 designs. So wait, I'll see if I can link it on the screen. Feel free to go check it out if you like it. For these petals, I'm going to be placing them strategically on the headpiece. So say something like this. I'm just going to place it, and in between I'll do some beadwork. So I have about 5 petals cut out. So I'm going to place some here, and any open space I have, I'll do some beadwork over there. For the purpose of Chimdi's headpiece, I'm going to be beading directly on the headpiece. And with your embellishment work, it's the combination, your ability to combine different accessories that's going to bring out the beauty of your work, right? So right now I'm working with lace petals. For you, you can work with appliques if that's what you have. Just trim out. I've shared videos on how to trim out applique multiple times on the channel. And if you're the kind of person that likes to customize everything, you can create your own beading, your own applique, your own 3D applique, create them from scratch, okay, with your fabric, and then use them to accessorize the headpiece. Okay, so it all depends on you and your ability to create and be imaginative. Okay, and that's why I always recommend going through social media. On social media, you will be inspired a lot. You see that Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, okay, TikTok too. Yes, TikTok does inspire, like for fashion designers and stuff. So go through them and see, like just pick bits and pieces from other creative people and combine it together to just do your own work. Anyway, I keep talking a lot because I just like to teach and just share. So I'm going to get straight to work now. I have my hot glue here. For this kind of work, I recommend hot glue because it's going to allow your work stick better. I would not necessarily recommend the B6000 or E8000 types of glue. UHU glue so can do this work well, but UHU, it gets messy and just stressful to use sometimes. So I'd rather use the hot glue, but ultimately the choice is yours. Do whatever pleases you. What I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to go ahead to bead on these on this headband strategically. Like I mentioned, I'm going to give us a sped up montage of how I go about beading, and then we'll move on to the next stage in tidying up this particular headband before we start to work on Nkem's headband. Alright friends, so this is the finished result of the little baby's headpiece. This is what we've done so far. I used some pearls here, I used some crystal beads here, this clear crystal beads in size 6, I use it over here, and then I placed the fabric petals in strategic points over here as well. So these fabric petals, let me just show you guys, it comes in a long strip like this. So if you walk into your sewing accessories shop, you can just ask them for lace trimming. They will show you different types. I bought this from Mr. Okoro in Rumamasi. It comes in different colors. This is the white one. I've used it. I used to use this a lot. I think last year or last 2 years? Was it 2021? Honestly, I don't remember, but I know I've used this before on the channel. So I used my soldering iron to divide it into individual petals like this that I now placed on this particular headband. All right, so I'm done with this. Now it's time for us to work on the 3D applique for this red headpiece. Yeah, I already went ahead to, I used rhinestones here, as we can see. And this headband, the tutorial is on the channel just in case you're interested in learning. I'm going to, like I said earlier, I believe I've linked it already. So this is my fabric. I'm working with velvet fabric. I just wanted this headband to have different textures. Okay, so this is reinforced velvet. I'm also going to be working with some copper wire. I think I'm going to work with the 0.70 millimeters copper wire. This copper wire, I got it from Charity in mile 1 because I know someone will ask. Also, I'm going to be working with my glue. I have the B6000, I have the B7000, I have the E7000 as well. This is the E7000. So I'll just pick whichever one my hand touches while I'm working. I'll use that one. So any of these glues will work. All right, so I also have something else. I have my patterns, yeah, that I'm going to be using to create my 3D appliques. So I'm just going to be picking them randomly. I think I'll work with this. This one is too large. I want pretty small patterns. So I think I'll work with this as well, and this. So these patterns that I have here, I drafted them by myself with freehand. So that's what I'm going to do. I have different patterns, honestly. There are a lot. So these are the patterns that I'll be working with. And because I want them to be 3D and I want them to be very structured and cute, I'm going to also be adding wire to them as a form of skeleton for the 3D appliques that I'll be cutting. So for the sake of that, I think I'm going to work with my wire. Not I think, I am going to be working with wire. So I'm going to show us how to go about it. So please pay close attention. So I'm just going to pick my wire and kind of shapen the wire to follow the shape of the 3D applique that I'm working on here. So for example, this one now that I have here, I'm going to fold my wire in such a way that it blends with the shape of this 3D applique. Can you see the way I'm just moving it around the sides to mimic the shape of the applique? Exactly, that's what you want to do. So that when you are done cutting it from off the wire strip, it matches the shape of the applique you are working on. So something like this. And once I'm done, I'll grab my scissors and then just cut it like so. Then I'll place this on my fabric as well, just to see how it's going to look. It will all make sense when we are done. So I'm just going to repeat this a couple more times, cut out my patterns. First of all, yeah, I'm going to draw, you know what? Let me carry you guys along. So I'm going to grab my fabric pencil. So guys, I hope we all saw what I just did. I applied a bit of glue and placed these copper wires in there, following the shape of this applique that I created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to repeat what I just did here. I'll repeat it on these other three, or I said three. I have about five here. I'm going to repeat everything I did here. Then we'll move on to the next stage in this tutorial. Alright guys, so I'm done putting the copper wire. This is what the 3D applique looks like. I went ahead to apply cup chain onto the sides and I decided to double it up, okay? I decided to put 2 layers of applique. You can even fill the entire 3D applique with cup chain, right? It's all your choice, but I decided to just double up the cup chain on the sides and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'm just going to do this next one on camera and then I'll do the remaining off camera. So I have this particular 3D applique that we worked on together, remember? And I also have my copper wire on it already. And this is a cup chain that I'm working with. All right, you can get every single one of these things that I'm using in this video from any local sewing accessories shop in your location. But if you live out here in Port Harcourt, I have market vlogs where I share where I shop from. Feel free to check out those videos. I believe you will find them when you scroll to the bottom of the description bar. I will link those videos so you will find them at the bottom of the description bar. All right, so I'm just applying glue onto these appliques that I've created, like so. And I'm also going to figure out the length of cup chain that I need. Once I figure it out, twist it off and then layer it on. I'm going to allow that to sit and just marinate. Next, I'll pick up my cup chain again and then place it here and figure out the quantity that I need to fill up. For those that are curious, I'm using the E7000. At the beginning, I was using my B6000. These glues, you can use them interchangeably. Just for those that want to know the glue I'm using. For this particular one, I don't think I want to double it. So if I were to double it, I'm just going to go in with an extra layer. So I'm just going to go off camera now. Go ahead to just accessorize all these appliques that I've cut out using my velvet fabric. And then it'll be time for us to bling up the main headband that we are trying to decorate. Another thing that I went ahead to do for the sake of this headpiece is to create some wire work, beaded wire work here and there. I used a combination of claw stones, crystal beads, and seed beads, and I just modeled everything together. If we want a separate tutorial on how this was made, let me know. I just didn't want this video to be too long, that's why I skipped showing us, but let me know if you guys want a tutorial. Okay guys, so I have about four like wire work, beaded wire work, or beaded wires, beaded copper wires. Honestly, I don't know what to call it, but this is what it looks like. And I went ahead to spruce it by adding cup chain along this rim here. I just feel like it gives it a different vibe. I hope you guys learned something. So now what I want to do is I want to just bling up this headpiece. I want to go ahead to just like add like claw stone. I have this heart-shaped claw stone here, so I'm just going to tack it on, and then for some I'm just going to use my pearl machine to add some croc stones onto these 3D appliques. Honestly, I'm just winging it with this design and I'm loving the end result already. I feel like this headpiece is going to look incredibly stunning. I'm sure it looked incredibly stunning. I must have shown you guys the end results at the intro of the video. Okay friends, so I went ahead to also tack on that metallic leaf. I got it off of AliExpress from one of all these people that sell applique and accessories on AliExpress. Just go on AliExpress and search for these things if you like them. I don't really know anybody in Port Harcourt that sells these types of gems and accessories. If you do, if you know a plug out here in Port Harcourt, let me know, because sometimes waiting to have items shipped from AliExpress can be long. However, I like to shop from AliExpress, and those that don't know how to shop from AliExpress, I have a video on that. Feel free to check it out. I'm going to try to link it on the screen. All right guys, this is me just layering up this entire headband with these 3D appliques. There's no methodology to it, just arrange your stuff in the most aesthetically pleasing way, and I'm sure the end result will look fantastic. This is the end result of this headpiece. This is another version of the Michelle headband. This Michelle headband started like a joke last year. People that have been on this channel with me since last year, you guys know when we made the first Michelle headband. And to think that we've done about 5 different variations of this particular headband, and I've made over 50 of these headbands for clients. There's money in making headpieces. As long as you're doing a good job, be sure that you get returning customers. And the more you make headpieces for people, you discover new designs and you grow your money. If you enjoyed today's video, let me know by hitting the like button. If you have questions regarding anything that I did on this video, please be sure to drop your questions down in the comment section. I've been sick for a couple of days. That's why it looked as if it was kind of quiet on the channel, but I'm back now. Thank God. I feel much better. Like this video, subscribe, share with your friends and family. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Bye.